Hi, I'm Eric Tomato,
And I'm Classic Gamer.
and welcome back to Let's Play Escape from Monkey Island, though this is really the cursed game. This game is terrible, and I hate it, and I wish it wasn't made.
Are you really the greatest diver in the world?
Yes. I have spent years searching the planet for someone who could better me in the art of the plank dive, but to no avail.
How sad. What are you doing on Jambalaya Island?
Ah, that is an interesting story.
That is
Is
a
it
lie,
a
sir.
short story?
About a year ago, I despaired of ever finding my diving equal and was prepared to hang up my trunks forever.
Ew.
At this crucial moment, Senior Ozzy Mandrill approached me with an intriguing proposition.
Am I old enough to hear this?
He told me that he was building the tallest artificial plank diving platform in the world, and that he was willing to pay obscene amounts of money to have the world's greatest plank diver compete on it on a daily basis. Since I was ready to retire in any event, I figured, why not retire in the comfort of a luxury resort island?
Makes sense to me.
Besides, there's always the chance that someone will come along who can finally challenge my skills.
Has your arrangement with Ozymandias proven challenging?
Sadly, no. But at least I'm receiving a steady stream of income.
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
What would I know of such things?
One of the pieces is a bronze hat.
I never wear hats. They might screw up the shape of my naturally streamlined head.
By the way, his stupid pointy head is a clo.
One of the pieces is a silver monkey head.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't ring a bell.
One of the pieces is a golden man of some sort.
How peculiar. This solid gold all-world diving trophy looks like a golden man of some sort. It's over by the judges' table.
Perhaps you're not the best person to ask about the ultimate insult.
Perhaps not.
How did you get into plank diving anyway?
Ah, that is a story rife with melancholy. Are you sure you wish to hear it?
Are you kidding? I love stories rife with melancholy.
Very well. It begins with my father, Count Francisco Alvarez de Pollo. He was a man of peculiar moods and eccentricities. In one of his so-called lighter moments, he named his only son Marco, much to the consternation of his wife and extended family.
Why the fuss?
I take it you have never been in a public swimming pool.
Pirates don't have much use for them.
Ah, then allow me to elaborate. At the tender age of 6, I was sent to my first swimming lesson. Oh, how I happily splashed about, taking to the water like a worm to dirt. Suddenly, someone shouted my name. Marco! I turned to see who it was. Before I could find who had called my name, everyone in the pool shouted in response, Pollo! I couldn't understand what was happening. Why were they shouting my name in such an annoying sing-song manner? Why were they closing their eyes to my obvious torment? I tried to get them to stop, but they just kept chanting my name over and over again. Marco! Pollo! Unable to tolerate it any further, I climbed to the highest diving board in the pool and cannonballed into the center of the taunting masses. As I hit the water with a resounding splash, the haunting chants of my classmates finally gave way to comforting screams of terror.
What a horrible story.
Yes, but at least I gained a lucrative career out of my childhood trauma.
That's the caliber of humor we're working with in this game.
Do you still dive to drown out the voices of the taunting children?
Oh no! Now I'm in it for the thrill of victory and the lure of a fat paycheck. The fact that it provides a temporary balm to my permanent psychological damage is purely a side benefit.
That's good. I hate to think there was something weird going on here. So is this diving competition open to anyone?
Hardly. If I were to compete against everyone who wanted to get their hands on the solid gold all-world diving trophy, I'd be diving 24 hours a day.
Oh, so who do you dive against?
The judges panel over there does an excellent job of weeding out the poseurs from the serious divers.
I'd like to dive against you.
You want to dive against me? Ah, thank you, little friend, for bringing laughter back into my life.
What's so funny?
Don't tell me you're serious.
As serious as scurvy, diver boy.
It's not wise to trifle with me, Mr. Threepwood. I am the greatest diver in the world.
second greatest, you mean?
Very well. The gauntlet has been thrown. I suppose you have been certified by the judging committee?
Certified?
Do you think I'm some sort of clown?
Yes.
Who accepts the challenges of every 2-shilling braggart that comes my way?
Yes?
If you want to dive, go to the judges committee and get certified.
I'm ready to dive against you now.
So, you've managed to get yourself certified.
No.
Then you're not ready to face me.
I just remembered a previous engagement. Bye.
I know how we could get Guybrush to kill him.
What?
I know how we can get Guybrush to kill Marco Pollo.
How?
Tell him his teeth are made of porcelain. I'll just take this.
Sorry. That trophy is for the winner of the all-world prank diving contest only.
It's a golden trophy of a man in a classic arms overhead diving pose. Excuse me.
Hey, little dude. What's up?
What's going on around here?
We are the judges for Jambaraya's all-world diving contest.
Actually, it's more like a free-for-all than a contest.
Dude, quit projecting your negative vibes, man.
Oh, that's the joke. We're doing American Idol. Alright, that's... Wasn't even funny back when those jokes were first made.
I'd like to take a crack at winning that diving trophy.
You and dozens of other gold-hunting wannabes.
If you wish to dive, you must be certified first.
Why?
We could leave ourselves open to most grievous lawsuits if we let physically uncool people try to dive.
Now, if you just step behind the table,
There won't be any word problems, will there? Hey, what are you doing with that?
Please turn to the right, dude.
You're not gonna put that there, are you?
now then, let me know when this begins to hurt.
Ouch! And another thing, I think the staple gun was completely uncalled for.
Be that as it may, you have passed the physical.
Really?
Don't act so shocked. You'd have to be a palsy-ridden grandmother to fail.
Here's your certificate. Feel free to challenge our champion diver whenever you want to dive.
Now, that was about 20 seconds longer than it needed to be.
So we do actually have one of the items to... Because we have to bribe each of the judges. And we
Yep.
already have one of the items, I think.
We
to
also
bribe
got to
one.
sabotage Cunt Master here.
Yes. It's using one of the... Is it using that stuff you get in one of the... I think you ate in the...
Yeah, I know what to do, but we can't really... We can't even win right now,
you've
so...
managed to get yourself
Yeah,
certified.
yeah.
Gonna deal with this
I've seen
here.
palsy-ridden grandmothers with better qualifying scores. So, are you challenging me to a dive-off then?
Can I just challenge you to insult sword fighting instead?
Which I would win, because you,
You
wouldn't
better
have
believe
know
it.
what to do.
Then, prepare to be humiliated, Mr. Threepwood.
Well, we could go to sea and then I could do the fun rhyming.
Marco de Pollo is about to attempt a keel haul. Spinning swordsman. Rum barrel. Combination.
All right.
Let's give him complete silence for this dive.
The plank is yours, Threepwood.
Okay, so up, right, down.
Was it just 3, was it?
Yeah, it's always... I think it's always just 3.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, we'll soon find out. As Guybrush takes the incredibly long
I have no
walk.
control over this. It's just...
Slow.
Yeah. Pointless, boring, tedious.
And the way he
Like
walked-
that going
Oh.
up that first time, that would have been fine. This is unnecessary.
This is what I know you don't agree, but this is where I say that this kind of thing is suited much better for a controller. 'Cause at least on there you have the D-pad.
Cool. I wasn't that bad, was I? Rats.
The winner and still all-world prank diving champion is Mako de Pollo.
Yo, asshole gave me a 0.
Pardon me,
You want to
what?
die, sir? You're gonna die. I'm gonna kill you now. Let's see how many fucking point. Look, every point you don't give me, I'll break one of your fingers. Agreed? Agreed.
What was wrong with my last dive?
It sucked.
Could you be more specific?
Nope.
Why are you giving me such low scores?
Look, kid, it's nothing personal. It's just that I've got an expensive red-headed wife, 2 expensive red-headed kids, and an expensive red-headed dog to feed, you follow?
Not really.
Then let me spell it out for you. Mr. Mandrill pays me a lot of money to make sure that Mr. DePollo always wins.
Hold on. You're just gonna flat out tell me you're cheating?
Yep.
I'll
And that's
report
the
you.
thing.
I'll report you. I'll get the gun and shoot you in the face with it.
Whatever
Shoot your
Mandrill's
balls
paying you to
off.
fix this contest, yeah, I'll double it.
I appreciate the sentiment, Junior, but it's obvious that you don't have
Junior?
2 shillings
You call
to
him
rub
Junior.
together, much less the kind of dough it takes to keep my red-headed wife living in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm looking for the ultimate insult.
You've obviously mistaken me for someone who gives a farthing.
I think I'll leave you to your grouchiness.
Whatever.
Okay.
It's a leaflet, isn't it?
Yes, for him it's the timeshare brochure.
Why are you showing me this?
I don't rightly know.
Try looking at it.
Hey, there's a picture of that grouchy diving judge in here, but that blonde he's with is definitely not his lovely red-headed wife.
Ah.
Ah.
What's this?
It's a brochure for Stan's Jambalaya Timeshare Emporium.
Yeah? So?
Take a look at page 3.
Yikes!
I think your red-headed wife would be very interested to find out about the time you've been sharing with this blonde, don't you?
You got it all wrong, kid. She's just a friend of the family. Really.
Really? Huh. Well, then I guess your wife won't mind if I show her the brochure.
Wait, stop! What do you want?
What's it worth to you?
I've got money, jewels, property, anything. Just don't tell my wife.
Fine. All I want is a fair diving competition.
That's all. Really?
Really? Do we have a deal?
Deal. It won't do you any good, though. DePollo's too good to be beaten by a flat-headed loser like you.
Right, so we
I
put
think
that
one of the
away.
judges need. What I think the hippie judge wants us to do a perfect dive, or it could be the middle judge.
Pardon me.
Yes, Grasshopper.
One of your judges is taking bribes.
That is an exceptionally grave charge, young mackerel. Do you have any proof?
He told me he was taking bribes.
Is anyone here taking bribes?
Nope.
No way, man.
If I were you, I'd refrain from making baseless accusations in the future.
There's a way that could have been funny.
How?
Is anyone taking bribes? Yes, yes, me too.
What was wrong with my last dive?
The perfect dive should leave no trace of the diver upon the water. As you
Okay.
Seek perfection in your dives. Seek perfection in your splashes.
Okay, we need
Are you
the
saying that my
hat.
splashes are too big?
Yes, you might try making your form more aerodynamic, like that of a swordfish.
Fish are aerodynamic? I'm still looking for the ultimate insult.
I am only versed in the subtleties of diving, young one.
Aloha.
May your life be big and your splashes be small.
So I don't think we have to give him anything.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I think he's just chill. I think, yeah, he's just chill.
What was
Yeah.
wrong with my last dive?
Not a thing, bro, Ham. It was primo.
I'm looking for the ultimate insult.
That sounds like a major bummer, dude, and I don't get involved in major bummers, you know.
Fair enough.
See you later.
Oh,
You got it, dude. Woo!
there's
What?
a game that does a hippie character well, which is San Andreas, but this game just does it not well.
Well, of course it doesn't. It's this game.
Yeah. But it just makes me dislike hippie characters in games now. Yes, I think when we actually sort out to boil Marco's time, the seagulls attack him. I remember
Hey,
that.
look! Over there!
Three-headed monkey. Right, now we need a hat.
So we want to go back to town.
Yeah, we want the communal rowboat.
Yeah, we don't need oars, apparently.
Okay, that's dumb.
I don't know why, but I'm
Ladies
guessing.
and gentlemen, madames and messieurs,
Shut up, Murray.
brigands and wenches, welcome to planet Threepwood, the
Ooh,
piratiest place on Earth.
Do 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 do. I'm sorry, the LeChuck's theme is just so fucking good. Ah!
Aye!
Get over here!
Oh shit, it's the British Navy.
Is that koala bear on the sail?
Oh, it's the Australian Navy.
Are you crazy? You could have killed me!
Crazy? I'm not the one flagrantly violating the rules and regulations of Knuttin at all.
Huh?
What's your name, sailor?
Guybrush Threepwood, sir.
Now, Mr. Threepwood, what is your business on Knuttin at all?
I'm just looking around, sir.
Very good, Mr. Threepwood. Now, before I allow you to pass, do you have any questions?
Why are you firing cannonballs at innocent pirates?
Mr. Threepwood, it is my experience that there are only two kinds of pirates. Those who are committing acts of wanton savagery, and those planning to commit acts of wanton savagery. If you allow groups of the latter to congregate for any length of time,
What
they
the fuck is
inevitably
happening with his
transform
head?
into mobs of the former.
What was that middle part again? What are you doing here?
I have been assigned the singular honor of guarding Ozymandias' commercial interests on Jambalaya Island. To that end, I have rounded up all of Jambalaya's scrofulous pirate trash and transported them to Knuttin Atol, where they will remain until they become productive members of society.
Hold up. The Australians are taking criminals and locking them on an island. Really?
The Australians are what?
The Australians are capturing criminals and leaving them on an island.
Who the heck are you?
My name is Ricardo Luigi Pia Mbenga Cheng Nehru O'Hara Kasaba III, but you can call me Admiral Kasaba.
How'd you
That
get a
was a
name
rather
like
long-
Ricardo Luigi Pierre Mbenga Chang Nehru?
That I think
O'Hara
that passes
Kasaba
for
III?
comedy.
For generations and throughout the world, the Kasaba family has enforced the laws of the sea.
The sea has no
As
law.
a result, we've picked up an interesting and eclectic variety of in-laws.
Well, how many of Knuttin's pirates have been allowed to return to Jambalaya?
Oh, only a handful. It's deucedly slow, educating them one at a time, you know. Luckily, I hear that Mr. Mandrill has some sort of secret plan to re-educate them all at once.
Do you really fling cannonballs at any group of pirates you happen to spot?
Of course. It's the only way to stop their infernal plotting. Even now, I can hear them contemplating foul deeds against the good and wholesome citizens of Jambalaya.
Really? Well, I can hear some seagulls. I think I'll just be on my merry way.
Good lad. Remember, I'm watching you.
They're aimed at that beach. It's a ship of the line. I'm not picking that up.
Did you just try and
There's a
pick up
picture
the
of a
ship?
koala bear. Obviously the work of a certain awful Australian.
I mean, it's certainly a better ship than we have.
Yep. It's not pink.
Forget it being pink. It doesn't have an annoying fucking figurehead that talks to us.
You can lead a cow to water. I'm not picking that up.
Look. I've seen this beach before.
Have you?
Yeah, we're in Glasgow.
Wenches! Now you're just being obstinate. What's important here is more wenches. Well, yes, but I think you need to rationalize violence. No. You're forgetting the importance of naughty. Well, that's obvious, naturally. But what about spitting?
Handsome
well, yes,
little
but
fella.
I think you need to rationalize naughty. I see what you're
Nasty
saying,
little
but
fella.
let's try to focus on flatulence. I think we're getting off track here. Let's get back to...
Who are you?
I be Hellbeard, the unrepentant, the scourge of the seven seas.
Hellbeard. I think I've heard of you.
Of course you've heard of me. I'm the nastiest pirate in the world.
Wait a minute. Hellbeard the Unrepentant died over 80 years ago.
Do I look dead to you?
No, you look like a sock. If you're Hellbeard, where have you been for the past 80 years?
Look, over there.
Who are you?
I'm Hellbeard the Unrepentant, of course.
Why can I only talk to one of you at a time?
Because of that paranoid jerk, Admiral Kasaba. Whenever he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he assumes they're plotting some sort of mischief. So he lobs a cannonball at them.
Can't he tell the difference between pirates and puppets?
I don't know if you've noticed, but Kasaba's not too bright.
I thought the other puppet was Hellbeard.
He'd like to think that.
I've just remembered something about how to get... You know, I said about getting Tiny's hat?
Yes.
It's to do with the beach that's over in this area.
Do you know anything
And
about
we
the
have to
ultimate
follow
insult?
directions from a
Only
parrot.
I didn't.
Of course we
Many
do.
years ago, I was the last pirate to be exposed to the ultimate insult. In one fell swoop, its devastating jibes utterly destroyed my once indomitable ego.
Do you know anything else about the ultimate insult?
It destroyed my ego. What more do I need to know?
I guess you're right. You're remarkably level-headed for a guy named Hellbeard.
80 years of living under the influence of the ultimate insult will do that.
Can I talk to your puppeteer?
I'd rather you didn't. We're trying to protect him.
Can I talk to the other puppet?
If you must. He's not much of a conversationalist, though. Arr! You again?
If you're Hellbeard, where have you been for the past 80 years?
Look! Over there! You again?
Can I talk to the other puppet?
If you must. He's not much of... Arr! You again?
Can I talk to your puppeteer?
Puppeteer? Hellbeard, the Unrepentant, is no man's puppet! Arr!
See ya, Hellbeard.
This is embarrassing.
I heard those sarcastic quotes, you scab-covered whale whipper!
We need the puppeteer to drop the puppets. That's what we need. I can tell you how we can do it.
How do we do it?
We have to show the puppeteer the ultimate insult, which is the picture.
Oh, okay. I thought like so we need the ultimate so we're just like everything else.
Yeah,
we're trying to-
I think it's the picture. Yeah, it's that.
Naughty! I see what you're saying, but let's try to focus on...
I'm sure he'd enjoy looking at this if
now
he
we're
wasn't a
getting somewhere.
puppet.
Let's move on to
I'm sure he'd enjoy looking at this if he
flatulence.
wasn't
Well,
a
that's
puppet.
obvious, naturally, but what
Try and
about
persuade them to,
wenches? I think we're getting off track here. Let's get back to...
Let's try and,
right,
get the
now we're
puppeteer
getting
to come out.
somewhere. Let's move on to you again.
Can I talk to the other puppet?
Puppet, there be no puppets here, boy. There be only the unrelenting terror of Hellbeard.
Seriously, where's the other puppet?
Get this through your lice-infested skull, cabin boy. There be no puppets. There be only Hellbeard.
Come on, let me talk to the puppeteer.
Talk to the hand, you nosy scupper scraper.
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
The ultimate insult. Never heard of it.
But
I said I never heard of it.
if you're Hellbeard, where have you been for the past 80 years?
Look, over there. You again.
Come on, let me talk to the puppeteer.
Well, all right, but don't make any sudden moves.
I'll be as gentle as a baby dolphin. You must be Hellbeard.
If you say so, sir.
You don't look like a fearsome pirate to me.
Me? A fearsome pirate? You must be mistaken, sir. I wouldn't harm a fly.
But you're Hellbeard the Unrepentant. You sacked an entire archipelago with a rowboat and the jawbone of a bilge rat named Stinky.
Oh, dear. That sounds far too violent and adventurous for me.
Why do your puppets look like me and LeChuck?
Puppets? What puppets?
Wow, you are a basket case, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
Well, if there aren't any puppets, then why are you in a puppet theater? Ha! Explain that.
This is my home, sir.
What?
I know it's not much to look at, but it's actually quite roomy.
I can't believe that you live in a puppet theater.
It's a humble home, but I'm a humble man.
Can I talk to the nice puppet?
Puppet? What puppet?
The stunningly handsome one.
There are no puppets here, sir.
Can I talk to the nasty puppet?
Puppet? What puppet?
The one that looks like LeChuck.
There are no puppets here, sir.
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
The ultimate insult?
Arr, you again.
If you're Hellbeard, where have you been?
You again.
Can I talk to the...
Well,
Hellbeard?
Please, stop bothering me. I'm harmless, really.
I think I'll leave you alone.
Thank you, kind sir.
Now I thought he was going to go back down and get the office out, but
Could you help
he's
me
not.
find this?
What's that?
It's a picture of the ultimate insult.
The ultimate insult?
Hey, you forgot your puppets! Gee, guess that was just the kind of breakthrough he needed to mend his shattered psyche.
I'm so not amused.
What, with the jokes about mental illness?
No.
I better put these away before Kasaba flings a cannonball at me.
If he's too stupid to realise that it's not there.
Knuttin Beach, 1 kilometer.
Have you met Kasaba?
No.
Even the puppets know he's in it. Yes, we have met Kasaba!
Have we?
He was the guy on the boat!
So that's when
Oh,
I
yeah.
sliced open his pancreas.
Hi there.
You idiot!
What do you think you're doing?
What's the matter?
He'll see us, you ignoramus!
I'm out of here!
fire!
You may want to move a couple of feet to your left.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome. Now go away so I can resume my discussion with the delightful Miss Daisy.
Okay, so something I'll tell you about this guy.
He's
The
twice
two
the pirate I am.
puppets
Literally.
on him. One of them tells the truth, and one of them
That
tells
Kasaba guy almost
lies.
killed me.
Oh,
Again.
good. It's that puzzle.
So when it's giving us directions,
I don't think so.
You
That's
don't.
really
They'll fly off but you then can't tell which one is which.
Well, fortunately, I already know. I know a foolproof way to solve the one of us always tells the truth and the other one always lies puzzle.
Do tell me.
Which one tells you the rules?
I can't remember where to find out.
Well, no, because whichever of the two tells you the rules logically has to be the one who always tells the truth. Because if that one was the one that told lies, the rules would be meaningless because the rules would not exist.
Fair, but when they fly off, they fly around in circles, and you then can't tell which is which.
Who are you, you annoying little miscreant?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. And you are?
Jumbo Lafitte, last of the Lafitte pirates.
Where'd that cannonball come from?
That dreadful Admiral Casaba person. Every time he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he thinks there's a conspiracy afoot. So he begins to lob cannonballs at us. If I weren't so comfortable here on the beach, I'd sail out there and give him a piece of my mind.
Why don't you?
I forgot. Why does Kasaba fire his cannon?
Because he's delusional and paranoid. Every time he sees... So he starts...
Are you aware that you've got a pair of parrots on your shoulders?
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Was that sarcasm?
You know, I can't really tell anymore. In any event, these are, in fact, my parrots. I call them hugging and kissing.
You're joking. You're not joking. Which parrot's hugging and which one's kissing? I can't believe I just asked that.
I don't know. They're identical twins. It's too bad, too.
Why?
Because they're special parrots.
Special how? Do they sing light operas?
Of course not. But they are cursed with powerful voodoo magic.
How so?
One of them always tells the truth. The other one always lies. Isn't that right, fellas?
Yes. No.
Okay, the left hand is the right one.
Yep, but now which one's which?
Oh, if I knew which one was which, they would be tremendously useful. As it is, they're rather annoying.
You're awfully large.
Figured that one out all by yourself, did you?
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
What's that?
It's an ancient voodoo talisman of butt-numbingly incredible power.
Ooh, sounds dreadful.
Jumbo Lafitte. Any relation to Tiny Lafitte?
Tiny Lafitte was my father.
I'd like to talk some more about your father.
Okay.
Was he really called Tiny the Friendly Pirate?
No! My daddy was everything a real pirate should be. Violent, vulgar, psychotic. Pirates lined up for miles to spit on his grave.
If Tiny was such a great pirate, then what's with the Tiny the Friendly Pirate statue?
It's those soulless cretins at Ozymandial Enterprises. They're using my father's name and image as happy icons for their new family-friendly Jambalaya Island.
Those jerks. Are you sure you weren't adopted? After all, you're so big and Tiny was so... tiny.
You should have seen my mother.
She was a large woman, I take it?
She had a picture of Monkey Island tattooed on her butt.
So?
Actual size.
Ugh. What happened to Tiny's statue?
I happened to it.
Come again?
To lend a touch of authenticity to their precious statue, Mandrill's flunkies bronzed my father's captain's hat and welded it to the statue. Enraged by this sacrilege, I gathered some pirates and raided Jambalaya Island. Before anyone knew what happened, I rescued my father's chapeau, returned to Knuttin Atol, and buried my treasure.
Your father would have been proud of your piratey prowess.
Oh, thanks. Unfortunately, my raid inspired Mandrill to hire Kasaba to patrol the waters of Knuttin. Now, Knuttin Atol is nothing more than a prison for recalcitrant pirates who don't share Ozymandial's vision.
One pirate to another. Where did you bury your father's bronze hat?
I don't know.
What?
I know I buried it under a boulder along the beach. I just don't know which one.
If I find your father's hat, can I borrow it?
I don't know. Why do you want it?
I'm going to use it to crush Ozymandial like a bug.
Really? Oh, that's great! If you can find it, feel free to use it.
This is obviously a painful subject. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Don't get up. I'll see myself out.
Goodbye, little pirate.
So, if we go to the
There's something I want to try. It owes us this.
I'm not picking that up.
Damn it. Alright.
I can't use
so
this.
if we go east.
Holy jumping monkeys, that's a lot of boulders. How am I ever gonna find the right one?
So the way you do this is to you have to make the guy on the ship fire at you. So this is where the puppets come into play. So you use the puppets on a boulder and he'll fire at you, but I'm not sure.
I'd better put these away before Kasaba thinks we're conspiring against him and shoots his cannon at me.
Let me see if I can work it out. So yeah, so the only problem is one parrot is a liar, while it's the truth. He doesn't know which one is which. Head to the beach to the right, find a huge blow the parrot whistle. I don't think we've got the parrot whistle, have we?
We do not.
Oh, I know where we get that. We get that in the schoolhouse. So we need to go and do that bit first. Over there, and you'll recognise.
It's the big blue building?
Yep. And you'll recognise the woman on the porch.
No, it's from the opening. It's from the...
Yeah, so this school is
a sweet old
to
lady
reform
like that is
pirates.
doing in this dirty pirate
So
town.
when we get inside, there's a confiscated chest of items. I think the whistle is in that. The idea here is
What can I do for you, young man?
This is kind of a
to fail-
strange place for a school.
This isn't your average school, dearie. This is the Ozymandial Pirate Transmogrification Center.
Transmowhatification?
Transmogrification. We take barbaric, foul-smelling pirates, like yourself, and transform them into prim, productive, and polite members of the emerging consumer-based economy.
That's the most nefariously evil thing I've ever heard.
Oh, now, sweetie. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
so,
I'm tired
and
of
then
being
we
a
have
slimy
to.
pirate.
We'll
Sign
get
me
asked
up.
3 questions,
Wonderful.
and
Just go
we
in
can
and
either
take a
we
seat,
can either do
and
it
you'll
in a
soon
nice
be on
way,
your way to a brighter tomorrow.
and we'll
Good afternoon,
get a
class.
certificate,
My name is
or
Miss
we can give the most
Beavers,
evil
and I'd like
answers,
to
and we'll get
welcome
the
you
dunce
to
hat,
Ozymandial's Pirate
and we'll fail the
Transmogrification
class.
Academy.
Can we
a
do
wholly
both?
owned subsidiary of
We can do
Ozymandial
both.
Enterprises. Just by walking in
So
that
you want to do
door,
both? You
you've
need
already
to you need
taken a
to give the
courageous
best
first
answers you
step in
can.
A journey. A journey
But do we
that
do
will
that first or
transform you
last,
from
the best answer?
swashbuckling
Do it first.
pirates into healthy, normal,
As we haven't
and
saved it
most
before
of
we
all,
got inside,
productive
do it
members of
first.
society. And why have you made this step?
Because we don't have a choice.
No, dear. You've come here because you're scum-sucking pirates who deserve to be dragged into the street and shot like the dogs you are!
Yikes.
Now then, for the next few hours, we'll be breaking down your antisocial pirate defense mechanisms and replacing them with more acceptable, marketable behavioral traits.
This could take a while. Why don't you come back later?
First, let's have a frank talk about pillaging.
And that's why keel hauling is bad.
Very nice, Yanya. Now, class, let's move along to your final exam. 3 questions that will account for 90% of your grade.
That doesn't seem
But this
fair.
is probably
Don't
my
get smart with
favourite
me,
part
sonny.
of
Sorry,
the
ma'am.
game.
Let's begin. Yanya,
Yes, ma'am.
a stranger approaches you and asks for the time. How do you respond?
I politely give the stranger the correct time and point him in the direction of a watch shop.
Good. Now then, Guybrush.
Yes, Miss Rivers?
A member of the opposite sex rebuffs your advances. How do you cope?
I get on with my life.
Now Now, Mungle,
Yes?
what's in your mouth, young man?
Pirate spitting tobacco, ma'am.
Did you bring enough for everyone?
Actually, yes.
Well, that's hardly the point, young man. We don't allow pirate paraphernalia in this classroom. Hand it to me.
Sorry, ma'am.
Now then, Mungle.
Yes, ma'am?
While delivering Christmas toys to orphans on a nearby island, you notice a passing ship that's obviously taken on too much cargo. What do you do?
I sail by, resisting the urge to attack.
Okay, second question. Guybrush,
Yes?
you see a man accosting another with a sword. What do you do?
I look for a cop. They're the professionals.
Ah. Mungo,
Yes'm?
while reading a book of poetry in the library, what appears to be a treasure map falls out of the book. What's your plan of action?
You make a copy for safekeeping?
Good. And Yanya?
Yes, Miss Rivers?
After drinking too much grog, a friend of 20 years teases you about your haircut. What is your reaction?
I have a good chuckle at my own expense and toast my friend's rapier-like wit.
Alrighty then, now for the third and final question. Mungo,
Yes, ma'am?
your captain has plotted a course directly through the heart of the Devil's Triangle. How do you react?
I inform the captain of my misgivings and hope he listens.
Good. Now, Yanya.
Yes, ma'am.
Your tofu burger is delivered medium well, despite your explicit request for medium rare. How do you react?
I grudgingly eat the burger while hoping the service improves during my next visit.
And finally, Mr. Threepwood.
Yes?
A scruffy-looking stranger offers you a grog. What's your response?
No grog, maybe? Might be the right one, I think.
I just say no to grog.
Well, I've added up all your scores, and I must say that I'm very unhappy. Mungle, I'm afraid you didn't pass. Your heart's in the right place, dear, but your brain is somewhere cold and dark and covered with spiders.
Darn.
Ha!
Yanya, I'm flunking you, too.
Why? I got every answer right!
Yes, dear, but your attitude sucks.
This is horribly unfair.
So's life, sweetie. Get used to it. And then we have Guybrush. Guybrush, I'm proud to say that you're the best student that Ozymandias's Pirate Transmogrification Academy has ever had.
Wow!
It's an honor to bestow upon you this certificate of transmogrification, which will help you get a high-paying job in the tourist services industry. Now, before you all leave to continue your lives, I just have one more thing to say. Get out!
Not much of a graduation ceremony.
Okay, so in that chest that has all the confiscated stuff in,
Yeah, there's the
you have
pirate whistle.
yeah. So have a look at it because we'll have to look at it and grab something while she's out of the room, and it's a time thing. So just see if
free
you can
goodies.
look.
Mr. Threepwood, we don't want to touch the nasty old pirate toys, do we?
Damn it.
Miss Rivers?
Yes, Mr. Threepwood?
Don't do another racket. See if we can get her out. So while you get her out,
Don't try to smooth talk me, mister.
I'd like to reclaim a confiscated item.
But I didn't confiscate anything from you, sweetie.
I'm, collecting it for a friend.
Sorry, dear, but the owners of confiscated items must reclaim them in person.
Darn.
And watch the mouth, Sonny.
so the way you get her out is to pull the fire alarm.
But we
outside.
don't want to take another whack at the test so we can get the hat.
No, not yet. Let's try and do this bit first, because I
bye.
think the pirate whistle is in that chest. And we can't obviously look through it until... We might have to do this a few times. Oh, that door. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that door is utterly broken. it doesn't work.
I'm not picking that up.
It just looks so fucking unbelievably weird. So remember, she run. I don't think it's not very long. It might be like a minute or less. So we need to be
Never
as quick
try
as we
this at
can.
home, boys and girls. False fire alarms cost lives.
Yes, they do.
Ah! Fire! Everyone run for your lives!
What do you mean, everyone? It's just you. Okay, as soon as you have control, run in there and have a look. Without getting stuck on the door. Ah! Whistle. Yes!
Gotcha.
I think we need the chewed up stuff as well.
Really?
I think so.
For fuck's
You
sake.
could pull a fast one on me, huh? Get out!
Now I remember why I dropped out of school.
To become a scruffy looking pirate? No, fucking ass cunts. Come on.
Oh, God.
Oh, every time. It's like seeing a. It's like It's like seeing a leg bend the wrong way.
Oh, don't! You give me images in my head. Oh.
My cat's being cute.
What is that something?
He's sitting on the couch and cleaning himself, but not like the gross cleaning himself. He's cleaning his face.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like it when cats like to just sit on the bed facing you while they clean themselves in the other areas. Do we need to get every single
Mumbled
thing in
chewing
here?
tobacco. No thanks. I've got enough bad habits as it is.
Not so fast, Buster. Think you're pretty clever, don't you? Get out!
I'm surprised she fell for that again.
I
So
think
I've
we
got
need to grab everything.
Trading. Well, we can't grab the chewing tobacco at least.
Okay, all right. I thought that's one thing we had to grab. I think we
tried,
might need the
but we-
magazine.
Because I got the trading
Just
card, and I got the whistle.
Whistle. So I think it's.
Ah, another fire!
So you know when she's coming back. Did you see her head by the window?
Oh, okay.
Do you notice that? So when you see her head walking along the window, you know she's coming back. So when the camera changes, the window at the back, you can see her head, see her walk along the back of there.
No thanks.
Try these
I've got enough bad
scout
habits as it
magazines.
is.
See, there she is.
Yeah.
Not so fast, Buster. Think you're pretty clever. Get out!
It's a good thing that Miss Rivers' short-term memory seems to be on the fritz.
You keep trying to do it from on the porch, don't you?
Well, no, I have to do it for a month. He walks around regardless.
Oh, fair enough.
That's him walking.
Ah, another fire! Everyone
And I
run
don't
for your
trust
lives!
this game to not make me walk all the way around, even from right beside it.
There she comes.
Gotcha!
How could you got me? You're at the bloody window.
The fire alarm is not a toy, Mr. Threepwood. Get out!
I wonder how many times I can get away with this.
I think we're done. We don't need to do it anymore. Oh dear. You might. Maybe you can. Can you grab the dunce hat
Run for your
without
lives!
failing?
I don't
I
know.
wonder if you
We'll
can.
find out.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
No thanks. I've got enough bad habits as it is. I'm no dunce.
No, we can't.
Okay.
Aha!
So let's get the
Fire
hat
alarm
before
is
we
not a toy,
call
Mr.
an episode.
Threepwood. Get out!
I wonder how many
Say
times
that
I can
again. I
get away
didn't
with
quite
this.
hear you.
We're gonna get the hat and call it a video.
Okay.
So no need to come. So we don't have to ever come back here.
Yep.
Nice, wholesome, non-threatening little colored blocks. No, too wholesome and non-threatening for me. Miss Rivers?
Yes, Mr. Threepwood?
I'd like to take another whack at becoming a transmodified pirate.
Well, what for, dearie? You already passed the class.
Oh, I know, but I feel a relapse coming on.
Aye, avast ye swabs.
See?
Oh, you poor man. Take a seat and we'll get started.
Minutes later.
Welcome back, class. I can see that all of you have been here before, so let's cut to the final exam, shall we? 3 questions, 100% of your grade. Let's begin. Yang Yang?
Yes, ma'am.
Hang on a minute. You said
While reading a
90%
book
before.
of poetry in a library, what appears to be a treasure map falls out of the book. What's your plan of action?
I put the map in the book and alert the librarian.
Interesting. Now then, Guybrush.
Yes, Miss Rivers?
While delivering Christmas toys to orphans on a nearby island, you
So
notice
each
a
question
passing
is
ship
random to
that's
each person.
obviously taken
Yep.
on too much cargo. What
Which
do
I don't
you
mind.
do?
So the most bloodthirsty evil one you can do.
I dump the toys, hoist the Jolly Roger, plunder the ship, decapitate their captain, and set fire to the bloody husk.
Well, I never.
Cripes, you are hardcore.
Now, Mungle,
Yes?
a member of the opposite sex rebuffs your advances. How do you cope?
I wrote a dirty limerick about her on the restroom wall.
Good.
No, that's
Okay,
not good.
second question. Guybrush?
Yar.
After drinking too much grog, a friend of 20 years teases you about your haircut. What is your reaction?
Oh my
I shave his
god.
belly with a rusty razor, all the while shouting, I got your haircut right here, Spanky.
Oh, no, that won't do.
Who's Spanky?
Miss Rivers, I think Guybrush needs a timeout.
Mungo,
Yes'm?
your tofu burger is delivered medium well, despite your explicit request for medium rare. How do you react?
I send the burger back with a strongly worded comment to the serving wench.
I see. And Yanya?
Yes, Miss Rivers.
A stranger approaches you and asks for the time. How do you respond?
I politely give the...
Good.
She was asked that last
Alrighty
time.
then. Now for the third and final question.
Yep.
Mungo,
Yes, ma'am?
your captain has plotted a course.
Now,
Now, Yanya.
Yes, ma'am.
A scruffy-looking stranger offers you a grog. What's your response?
I politely but firmly decline his offer.
Good. And finally, Mr. Threepwood.
Yes?
You see a man accosting another with a sword. What do you do?
Taking advantage of their mutual distraction, I impale both men on my trusty sword and steal their gold.
Yikes!
whoa!
Well, I've added up all your scores, and I must say that I'm Mungle and Yanya. I'm afraid you failed again.
Rats!
And then we have Guybrush. Guybrush, Guybrush, Guybrush. I've been teaching this course for months, and I can safely say that you're the single worst student I've ever met. I've picked lint out of my belly button with more learning potential than you. Now, in order to guarantee that you never darken my school's doorstep again, and to stigmatize you for the rest of your hopefully short life, I'm strapping this dunce cap to your stubborn pirate head in the hopes that humiliation will succeed where education failed. Now get out of my classroom and never return!
Yeah, I may be a dunce, but at least I'm a mighty pirate dunce.
That is my single most favourite part of this game.
What, getting the dunce cap?
No, just this bit in general. It's the most
Miss
fun.
Rivers?
I think.
Yes, Mr. Threepwood?
I'd like to reclaim a confiscated item.
But I didn't confiscate anything.
I'm,
Sorry.
darn.
And watch the mouth, Sonny.
Bye.
What do you do if I do this in your fucking school? Trying
Or
to
just run around desks. Or do figure of 8 around the desk.
trying to. There we go. What you gonna do about this? Huh? Huh? How's that for pirate behavior?
Yeah, that door. Oh, that door.
Anyway, I've been Merrick D'Amato.
And I've been Classic Gamer.
And next time we're gonna deal with some asinine, irritating parrots, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Joy.
Oh, joy.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.